And now we will listen to Saber Mesgari for the advancements in the content delivery network with the help of DNS, actually the load balancing on network. Thank you.
My name is Saber Mesgari, and I represent an internet provider from Iran, and we'll talk about load balancing. Some of you have experience in using the CDN load balancing. Now, load balancing basically means distribution, even distribution of traffic. When we all want to deliver traffic at high rate, at high speed, and with high quality. By spreading the load, which is growing all the time. We built data distribution centers. We use multiple servers, but we face maintenance problems. We face incidents, and also the distance, long distance problem. So the load balancing looks like this. It's indeed just a joke. Just as my previous speaker, Kurush, I've inserted several pictures from comics, but I will skip this. Why do we need the load balancing? Now, no matter how much power you have, still there are physical constraints when a load is too high. Yes, we still need the load balances, no matter if you have an unbelievably powerful machine or totally reliable network. CDN initially was used for distribution of traffic. Now CDN is used as an optimal load balancer. CDN is used for other features. Like in the good old days, you would have an office with several machines, but distances grow. Networks grow more complicated and demands grow. Especially those and like I said, the idea was to use dedicated machines for traffic load balancing. These machines would sit between clients and servers. Now they cannot process, they cannot deal with growing traffic, growing load. The main problem, the main challenge is the speed.
شما این لود بالانسر گذاشتین ولی خود لود بالانسر خیلی سیده کانتاکت ایریا بعد باید می‌کردم مثلا چند تا لود بالانسر گذاشتین دوباره
these types of challenges with multiple load balancers. So, in the world of CDN, there are global and local load balancing. Global load balancing focuses on directing traffic across geographically distributed data centers. So, this information, the traffic that before it reaches CDN centers.
حالا ترافیکی که به هر کدوم از اون دیتا سنتر وارد داخل خود دیتا سنتر بین
when traffic reaches a data center, you see thousands of servers, and local load balancing manages traffic distribution within just one data center.
و در سطح لوکال ترافیک به عنوان مثال یه ترافیکی ورودیه یه دیتا سنتر رو بین 500 سرور به صورت کامل جزئی کنه در این حال ما پرفورمنس بالایی داشته باشیم فکر داشته باشیم و تمام
you may use like 500 servers in one data center. Now, what are the differences between the global and local load balancing? The main parameter is RTT, round trip time. You don't want the traffic from Kyrgyzstan to go to Europe and back. You should be interested in delivering traffic through the closest data center. At the same time, you will be interested in providing equality between all machines.
عوض کنیم و در واقع یک وضعیت اپتیمالی رو داخل خود دیتا سنتر بهش دسترسی کنیم.
And this protects servers from overloading, and also if this shows the CDN centers globally versus locally. There are major large companies that use the same architecture. Now, we've mentioned the RTT. Now, talking about load balancing at the global servers. When we move the load to multiple points, and here some of the most important challenges are those with TTL, with resolvers.
ما آیپی واقعی بازدید کننده رو به سختی میتونیم ببینیم درسته که DNS
and yet there are some DNS based solutions, and while DNS works,
این زولود بالانس رو دچار مشکل میکنه یعنی ممکنه که شما
this brings some certain disbalance.
کوئری داره میاد سمتش رو مثلا از 4 تا 1 یا از 4 تا 9 از اروپا میاد یا از منطقه دو فاصله تیکی کردن که اصطلاحات source IP داخل
So distribution of information through the source IP may
این نکته دیگه که توی بحث امنیت
bring
که
out of balance. Another important principle regarding security is the protection from attacks, because attackers target individual servers.
یاد پابلیک قراردادی هم میتونیم فقط همون منظری رو گذاشتگی رو بیاد خارج بکنه که دیداتش رو متمرکز کنه روی منطقه. پس اینا مسائل مشکلاتی بودش که
No, the DNS based load balancing has both pros and cons.
با روش کارکرد DNS به خاطر این مدل چه شکلی میشه این لود بالانس رو انجام داد.
Now, this is an example of how you use DNS-based load balancing. Like I said, after DNS, CDN, the next step is, in any case, it's a modern approach. It utilizes the same IP address across multiple locations. And this gives certain advantages. That routes traffic to the nearest point of presence, and this helps with the mitigation of DDoS attacks. It helps to distribute and absorb attacks. It improves latency and offers simplified configuration. So any cast helps to solve a number of problems and balance the load. Итак, мы используем BGP Unicast. Как мы сказали, like we said, it hides behind the same IP address. In fact, this is the modern approach that is used primarily today. If one of the data servers is under attack, then the traffic can automatically be routed to another point of presence. Let me skip some of the slides and go straight to local load balancing and different options that can be used locally. So for local load balancing, you must distribute traffic within a single data center. At one point, we used the pop site level balancer, which had certain limitations. Or eSIM based solutions, but they also had certain disadvantages.
راه حل چیه؟ الان تو دنیا داره استفاده میشه استفاده از
What solutions can we propose?
بالانسر وظیفه مدیریت
One of the possible solutions is the direct server return.
این رو به اون سروری که میخواد به اون سروری که با این سالم یعنی که ظرفیت خالی داره و این عکس رو اون سرور مستقیما به کاربر میفرسته و در نتیجه ادامه مسیر صحبت کردن
The incoming message goes to server and server sends it back to user. This is a DSR tool that you can find. You can also find instruments on Google. It's maglev, the Google's load balancing system. The instruments include packets, the processing engine. Another instrument after maglev is called the Katran. It's an instrument used by Facebook and or Meta. Basically, Katran uses the same architecture as DSR.
قبل از اینکه پکت اصلا وارد اسپیس بشه از طریق XCP میان
The Katran is an XDP-based architecture. It builds on XDP for efficient traffic distribution. If one of the servers has a problem, then the data is routed to the next or nearest server. So we use this instrument currently with several extensions and improvements and modifications. Yeah, you see the types of modifications that we did to Katran. Also, we use Katran to manage a huge mass of data. Thank you very much.